All right. Good evening, everybody. Yeah. I know. I'm a bit late. But hey, it's Friday. It's Friday. Things happen. Things do happen. But I'm glad to be live. It's a Friday. It's a good Friday. It's good to be alive. It's raining outside. Had a very, very long day, but I'm glad to be here. Not too late. Yeah, so as usual, it's UKG United Kwa Ground. It's a Friday. We usually have our Chaos Kwa Ground edition today, where we just go through some of the major news that has happened over the week, any chaos that has been happening on the ground, and of course, it's a show for the fans. You get to ask questions, you get to contribute on the chat, we get to discuss. In case you have a question, you do ask on the live. Yeah, feel free to jump in. Yesterday we had a really good show, the preview of the weekend game, early kickoff versus Tottenham. That will be happening tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Kenyan time. I don't really like early kickoffs. I keep telling you guys, I don't really like early kickoffs. For some reason, I don't really like early kickoffs, because early kickoffs, United don't tend to perform well in early kickoffs. Yeah, so get involved in the chat, as well as welcome to everyone who's joining. Once again, I apologize for coming in late. Had a couple of issues with work stuff, and my family is out enjoying the night, so I had to stay in a bit late to make sure that everything is going on well and bring them back home. So yeah, that's what made me come on late, but I had to do the show. I couldn't simply cancel because we have some exciting news today. We have some really exciting news today. A PL double, a Premier League double, as well as other major breaking news. There is a very big rumor going around that United will bid 125 million euros for a Barcelona player. I'm just wondering whoever wrote that, and you will see it on the new sticker running below. Do they really know Ineos, or they just hear about them? I've done direct translation from Kenyanese. The direct translation from Kenyanese. So it's a Friday, Chaos Kwa Ground as usual, and the first thing I want us to discuss, or I want us to highlight, is the major news that has been making rounds so far this afternoon, and it's Amorim and Mbeumo double. So Amorim has been announced as the Premier League's manager of the month, and Mbeumo has been named as the PL's player of the month. Good tidings. Very good tidings. Things are looking up for United. Things are seem to be on the rise. The performances are improving, and it's good to see Amorim win it. Yesterday I didn't mention, was it yesterday or the other day, I didn't mention that any United player or manager who's been nominated to be on that list, more often than not, they will win, simply because United have a lot of fans. They have a lot of fans, because Arteta was on that list. And let me see whether I can get that PL list, because Arteta was there. It had some really good competitors on that list. Let's see, manager of the month. It had Arteta, I think it had Areola, and Amorim just won it. So I did say that if a United manager or player is just listed on the nominations list, trust me, he will win. Anyone who's on that list, they will win, simply because United have a lot of fans. They have a lot of fans. And I'm sure most Arsenal fans are not happy. One thing though, I did see on X, on social media is that also some Arsenal fans were appreciative of Amorim, as in they were saying that guy deserves to win it because of what he has gone through, what he has experienced. Yeah, so I do have it. Let me see whether I can display this one. Yeah, so there you go. So the manager of the month nominations, as you can see there, we had Amorim, we had Arteta, we had Unai Emery, and we have Areola. So Arteta, of course, deserved to win it as well, because Arteta, I mean, he won all games, kept all clean sheets in October, won all games with a clean sheet. Unai Emery, of course, had a big performance. Areola, we know that also he's been performing well in the Premier League, and it was good competition in terms of the voting process, in terms of the nominations. So, yeah, I keep saying, United, as long as someone is there, a United player is there, a United manager is there, they will win it. And the last time a Manchester United manager won the Premier League Manager of the Month, it was, I think, 2023, and it was Erik ten Hag. So this is big news. And it's good to see Amorim winning it finally and getting some recognition. Let's see, Titus Musyoki, you're saying congratulations to them, even though wengi walali watukana wakiwemo mashabiki wenzetu wa Man U. Sijaelewa hii, walali watukana. Or did you mean wali watukana? Yeah, wali watukana. Congratulations to them. So let me just read it and then translate. Congratulations to them, even though wengi wali watukana wakiwemo mashabiki wenzetu wa Man U. True. Basically, he's saying congratulations to them, even though many did throw abuse to Amorim, amongst them Manchester United fans. And yeah, Titus Musyoki, yeah, thanks for that. It's good to highlight. The Amorim outers are silent. Have you noticed that? Most of the guys who are saying Amorim out are now very, very silent. Very, 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 very silent. Very silent. They are no longer speaking. They are actually hanging on a thread. They are waiting for a defeat. They are waiting for a bad result. They try to use the Nottingham Forest draw to say something. It didn't happen. They are trying to say about Kobe. Still not happening. So, yeah, Titus Musyoki, thanks for being the first chatter of the day on TikTok. I'm still waiting for guys on YouTube. Unfortunately, we started late, so I'm sure the notification have gone in late. And let's see, King Charles 254, you are saying, lakini unajua sisi tulikuwa na goals most kushinda Arsenal. True. We had many goals. We had the most goals compared to Arsenal, but still winning all games and keeping clean sheets. It was still a good result. It was still a good run, to be honest. But considering that United beat Liverpool at Anfield, that's one of the biggest. Sorry, I was just receiving a call there. So one of the biggest result in the Premier League in October is United beating Liverpool at Anfield. When almost everyone, including myself, thought we would get the best result we will get out of that match is a draw. But beating Liverpool at Anfield, yeah. Teddy Bryan, good to see you. Yeah, apologies if you hear my dog playing in the background. I apologize. It's also raining, so I'm not sure that there'll be a lot of background noise. So the dog is playing. We haven't seen him the whole day. Hey, that's enough. So he's also excited that Amorim and Mbeumo have won the PL, the PL player and manager of the month. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I apologize. You, SKD. Hey, Mku, I'm doing well. And guys, finally, we have a WhatsApp group. I'm happy to announce we have a WhatsApp group. You'll see on the bottom of your screen, there is a QR code for YouTube. There is also a QR code for WhatsApp. So in case you want to join the UKG Squad WhatsApp group, feel free to scan the code. Yes, it is active right now. I'm seeing it. The WhatsApp group is active right now. So scan the code. I'll get a request and I'll add you to the WhatsApp group. We want to continue growing the platform. I have had a lot of requests to have a WhatsApp group. Finally, we've created one. That's where we'll be posting also updates as well as links to join the live in case I'm also going. I'll also be getting late like today. I'll also be posting updates there. And so scan the QR code on the bottom right to join the WhatsApp group, to join the WhatsApp UKG Squad group. So yeah, it's good to see you, SKD. It's good to see you, Teddy, and as well as King Charles. I believe it's the first time I'm seeing you on the stream. I don't believe I've read your comment before. If it's your first time, karibu sana. Titus Musioki, I think I've seen you. If not, also welcome. And the fact that you are first active member of the day, it's good. Teddy Bryan is saying congratulations to Amorim and Mbeumo. I honestly think Amorim will disapprove many. He has already started. The sadists will come out and say, well, it's just a few games. Let's see against Tottenham. And one of the things I feared in the Nottingham game is losing points, losing the game, or dropping points, losing the game, and then the negativity spirals back. But so far, so good. And the fact that this PL award has come, and Mbeumo has actually showed that he's one of the top players in the Premier League, that gives the team confidence for tomorrow's game. Teddy Bryan, you also go on saying Amorim will disapprove many, including some of the United fans. I agree. SKD, you say, I think the reward will motivate Amorim more and more to come. Very, very true. There is a video that was released by the Premier League earlier today of Cunha in the training ground. So they had cameras following Cunha around the training ground. He also wore a body cam to see how he's training. And you look at the footage. The guys are happy. Amorim is happy. Amorim was laughing with Cunha, laughing with other players. So anyone who's saying that Amorim has lost the dressing room, those are just rumors. Those players seem to be enjoying the training, seem to be enjoying the environment, what is going on. There are good vibes. Basically, to cut it short, there are good vibes in the training ground. And seeing Cunha laughing, players laughing. Kobe was laughing as well. He was laughing. It's just that I can't show the video here for copyright reasons. But go watch it. Go to the Premier League page. Watch that video. You'll see the guys are happy. The coach is happy. The coach is laughing, having a chat with them, laughing with them. And that's what we want to see. The negativity is eroding. The toxicity is eroding. There are good vibes in the dressing room. So, Kevo, hello to you, Kevo. I'm doing well. I'm doing very, very well. And we have a new UKG Squad member on TikTok. Welcome, King Charles. Guys, help me welcome King Charles 254 to the UKG Squad. He has joined via TikTok. Karibu sana. Feel at home. And my friend, I'm telling you, you won't regret being a squad member. Also, make sure that you head over to YouTube. You hit the subscribe button. In case you are on YouTube watching, also make sure that you hit the like button, share the stream, get me more people to jump onto the stream. Also, we have another new squad member on TikTok. We have Martin Kill. Welcome. I hope your name is not referring to Martin Doom. But regardless, welcome to the squad. King Charles, you're saying, yes, I'm a new United. I'm new. Yes, I'm new. United forever. You just earned a new follower. There you go. King Charles, a legend. such a legend. Karibu. And also, join the WhatsApp group. The likes of Kevin, the likes of SKD, the regulars, the UKG Squad legends, the new members, scan that code. Let's join the WhatsApp group. I have my phone active here in case I get a notification that you guys want to join. In case you can't be able to scan, I'll make sure I post a link on our socials. I've posted a link on our Facebook page. I'll also post a link on X. I'll see how I'll post the link on TikTok as well, so that you can be able to click on it, join the WhatsApp group. In case you can't, feel free to DM me. I'll happily add you to the group. I'll happily share with you the link. So that's where now we will be posting some of the updates. There's also let's have a chat. Let's build a united community there. So King Charles, karibu sana. You've joined one of the most non-toxic united communities out there, one of the most logical communities out there. Martin, you're saying thanks. Karibu sana. Trevor is here. Trevor is back. Hey, good to see you, Trevor, man. Good to see you. Hey, how are you doing? I'm sure tomorrow's game is a win or a draw based on the guys' attitude and positivity. Yes. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to a win. I don't know why today I'm feeling hyped up. Probably because I had a quick nap during the day. I was feeling very, very tired. And it's raining. I love rain. So it's a good Friday. And the fact that Amorim Mbeumo have won the PL manager and player of the month, I'm hyped, man. And tomorrow, make sure you log in at 3 p.m. Kenyan time. We are going to start our watch along at 3 p.m. We are going to have a watch along. And guys, please, I keep getting questions whether I can stream the game. Unfortunately, I can't. Because of copyright and royalty issues, I can't stream the game. So if you can get one device to watch the game and another device to do a watch along, well and fine. If you can't, then what is going on? Why is my mic not working? Now I'm distracted. I was hyped, now I'm distracted. What's going on? Mic test 1 2 1 2. Yeah, the mic is back. So guys on YouTube, Kick, Facebook, let me know whether my mic is okay, because I think it had issues. Guys on TikTok, I think the audio is good. Yeah, so I was saying that I can't stream the game because we will get banned. So if you can't watch, you can't be with us in the watch along, you can always join in at halftime. We do a halftime review. We also do a full-time review. So tomorrow is an exciting game. Yeah, Martin, kill. yeah, I asked you, is that name referring to Martin Doom? Dante, I think also Dante is the first time I'm seeing you on the stream. And also the first time you're commenting. Or if it's the first time you're commenting, karibu sana. If it's not, either way, karibu. Welcome. United Forever, add me to the group. Yeah. So what you do, Dante, in case you can't scan, because I know on WhatsApp, on TikTok, you're using your phone and you can't be able to scan. There are two options. Option number one, DM me via the TikTok account. I'll add you to the group. Option number two is head over to YouTube, scan with your phone, be able, and then join. Actually, there's three options. Another option is I've posted the link on Facebook. I'll make sure I also post the link on other social media platforms, and then I'll be able to approve. Let me see, guys, as we are chatting, as we are having a chat. Let me see. Can I add this link on WhatsApp on TikTok as we speak? Let me see quickly. Guys, allow me to do this. Let me see whether I can add this link on TikTok, because I didn't think why I don't know why I didn't add this. I didn't think of this earlier. Let's see. let's see whether I can add this on TikTok for now so that guys can join, because I don't think I can be able to post it on the chat and you guys able to click on it. Well, let's see. Edit this. Oh, links. Can I add another link? Yeah, can be able to add. Paste that link there. Save. There you go, and it's live on TikTok. So if you go to the TikTok description, guys, if you go to the TikTok description, you'll be able to see the WhatsApp group. I've added the link there, and my phone is active. So in case, in fact, for now, let me just do this. Instead of a lot of hassle, let me just change the group settings so that in case you join, yeah, and guys are joining. Yeah, we already have one that has joined. Another one. Let me change these settings. Let me just change these settings, because there is no point of me approving every other person who's joining, so they can just automatically join. Yeah, so yeah, I've posted the link. Feel free to join. We already have 3 members now, so make sure you join. The link is on the description. Join the UKG Squad on WhatsApp. Let's have a chat there. Yeah, let's grow the family there. Let's grow the platform there as well as increase the YouTube subscriptions. So let's go through some of the chats as we continue celebrating Mbeumo and Amorim, a PL double. Ooh, we have another UKG Squad member. It's a good day. today. Tomaso Mukenya Mumia. You've just joined the UKG Squad on TikTok. And last night, guys, I didn't do justice last night, because we had one person who joined on YouTube. Let me get their name and just give a shout out. The notifications were not working today. Also, I don't see them working, probably because we still haven't had a new member joining. But yeah, yesterday we did have a new member. Where did it go? Yes. We had a new member. Where did the name go to? First of all, shout out to Boaz Misita. Boaz Misita subscribed on YouTube. Let me see. We had a member and I got the name yesterday. For some reason, YouTube, if you haven't put your subscription to be public, I wouldn't get to know your name or see your name. We have Fredro SK joined or subscribed to the YouTube channel yesterday. So I didn't give a shout out yesterday for the 2 members who joined. So let me give that that shout out, as well as appreciate Tomaso, who has also joined the UKG Squad. Papa, there you go. 500 likes already. Papa is really active on the likes. You are at 604 on TikTok. Jeff Ahmed, please, United, don't let us down. Jeff, I'm with you, Jeff. I'm with you on that one. That's a game that, let's hope we score, or United score. I told you that there's a guy who told me that I shouldn't be saying we. I should be saying United. So I hope United score the first goal. Basically win the first half. And then now see out the second half. So Jeff, I agree with you there. Mount needs to start tomorrow. He might start tomorrow. It's a huge possibility that he starts tomorrow. Let's wait and see. Isaac is here. Isaac Mshanti has joined. He says, I think Amorim will be successful. It takes 3 years to assemble a good squad. It does. Remember that Ineos do have the Project 150. So basically winning the league in 2028. Because that in the 2028 season, that's when United hit 150 years. So they have a plan. If you haven't watched that interview of Jason Wilcox, please go and watch it. It's very, very insightful. Things have changed at the club. They are making good moves in terms of transfers, scouting, and all that. So he needs time. He needs time. And already we are seeing good things, good tidings, good tidings. The fact that we have a player and a manager winning, regardless of whether United fans are the most in the world who voted, it's good. The fact that we have players who are nominated in the first place, it shows that the team is improving. The team is improving. And I'm glad that Mbeumo is a flop or Cunha is a flop is not is not holding any water. You remember when guys used to say or were saying that we overpaid for Mbeumo? We didn't overpay. We actually robbed Brentford. Trevor, you also say, I have seen many academy graduates training with the first team. How do you feel about it? That's very good. It's good progress for them. Mainu hasn't travelled with the squad to London, to Tottenham. There is a squad player, an academy player, who has travelled with them. Let me see who it was. Let me see. Yeah, Jack Fletcher. Jack Fletcher is the one. Actually, it's in the ticker. And guys, you have to notice I'm really lucky. Whenever I mention something, it runs down the screen. So Jack Fletcher has travelled instead of Kobe, and it's a good thing. It's good progression. And also Harry Amas, we mentioned him last night in the show. He's also performing well. What I want to see United do is take advantage of the loan moves for the youngsters. They get first team football, they play every week. So by the time they are coming back to United, they are ready. They are ready to play. They are ready to be first team players. Jeff, you're also saying, I don't believe how Amorim beat Arteta of Manager of the Month, simply because United fans are too many. They are, on average, they say Manchester United has 650 million fans globally. That's what they say. In fact, let me just do a search right now. Let me just do a Google search. How many Manchester United fans are there in the world? Let me just do a quick search. Manchester United claim to have 1.1 billion fans worldwide, based on a survey done in 2011. 1.1 billion fans. So now imagine if half of that voted for Amorim. Imagine half of that voted for Amorim. And of course, I'm sure there are other fans who are not Manchester United fans who are appreciative of him and voted for him. So if we assume even, let's say, 600 voted, he will definitely win. I've mentioned and I said, as long as there is a United player or a United manager who has been nominated, they will win. They will win. I haven't seen in a long while a United player being nominated and not actually for the Player of the Month award. It's a long time since I've seen a United player who's been nominated and not win the award. So yeah, I'd also give it to Arteta, because Arteta also deserves. That run in October was amazing, and also keeping all those clean sheets. But if it were to come down to performance in terms of how the team was before and how it has performed in that month, definitely it's Amorim. Because going to Anfield and beating Liverpool at Anfield, Real Madrid didn't beat them at Anfield. Real Madrid struggled. They haven't lost at Anfield for, is it 48 games? So that was a huge win. That was a very, very huge win. I'm sure also journalists were voting for him, because what Amorim did, getting 3 wins in October, all wins, that's huge. That's huge. King Charles, you're saying, just join the WhatsApp group. Yay! Yes, guys. So in case you've just joined, or you joined before we spoke about it, I've added a QR code for WhatsApp group. Now we have a WhatsApp group. Where we'll be posting updates, links to the lives, so that you don't miss out on the lives, as well as in case like today I've come on live late, I can post on the WhatsApp group. Let's build a community there. Let's carry on the chat, not just on the lives. Let's build a community there. So guys are still joining. We have 4 members now. So the link is in the description. So if you go to the description, if you're on TikTok, you'll see the link. If you're on YouTube, scan the QR code there. I've also shared a QR code for YouTube. It's supposed, the one, you see, it has changed. So we also want to get to 150 subscribers by the end of November. So in case you're on TikTok, in case you're on Kick, in case you're on why am I zoning out? In case you're on TikTok, in case you're on Kick, in case you're on Facebook, make sure you subscribe to the channel and give us a like. And guys on YouTube, Kick, Facebook, you're very, very dormant today. You're dormant today. All the chats are on TikTok. Get involved. Let's celebrate. King Charles, karibu to the WhatsApp group. Trevor, you also say we shouldn't start the goals. Check all games. We have started with a goal, we lose. No. Trevor, no. I disagree with you. We scored first versus Sunderland. We scored first versus Liverpool. Scored first versus Chelsea. Scored first versus Nottingham. And we didn't lose all those games. Also Brighton, we scored first. We haven't dropped points in those games that we've scored first. I think the other game, Burnley, we also scored first. Fulham, we also scored first. We didn't lose them. The games we've actually lost this season, United didn't score the first goal. Let me just look at the stats. Here. So if I look at all the games United have played so far this season, didn't score versus Arsenal, scored the first goal versus Fulham, we went to a draw. Or am I wrong? Yeah, United scored the first goal. Yeah. United scored the first goal versus Fulham, even though it was a Rodrigo Muniz on goal. So the other games, United scored first versus Burnley. United didn't score versus City. Scored the first goal, the penalty versus Chelsea. United didn't score the first goal versus Brentford. We lost. Sunderland, of course, United scored the first goals to both because it was 2-0. Liverpool scored the first goal, the Mbeumo early goal. Brighton, similar, scored the first goal. Nottingham Forest, similar, scored the first goal. So, Trevor, this season, whenever United score the first goal, they are not losing matches. Titus, you're saying, trust me, they are not going to beat us. I like your confidence. Personally, I like being grounded. The last time I was confident was the City game, and we got hammered. So, since then, I've tried to be quite grounded. But hey, if we win, it's okay. Woof squared. I believe it's the first time I'm also seeing you on the chat. You're saying, but hapo Arteta alifaa kushinda if you are being unbiased. True. I've said Arteta deserved it. Arteta deserved to win it because that performance in October was amazing. Let me just look at the stats, the Arsenal stats. Arteta won all games and kept clean sheets. And is at the top of the table. So let's see fixtures in October. So Arsenal beat West Ham 2-0, beat Fulham 1-0, beat Crystal Palace 1-0. and then beat Brighton 2-0. Yeah. Brighton 1 is the EFL Cup. So there are only 3 fixtures in October. And all of them kept a clean sheet and won at home. But one thing I think Amorim had over Arteta, actually a couple of things. Number one, I've said, the moment a United manager or a United player is nominated, they will win. The other thing, if it comes to based on performance, going to Anfield away and beating Liverpool, that's a huge result. If you compare to the teams that Arsenal played in October, the only difficult fixture, quote unquote difficult, was the Crystal Palace one. Because they played West Ham, Fulham, and Crystal Palace. So you look at those fixtures and then you compare to United. United played Liverpool away, Sunderland at home. Let me get the fixtures right here. So in October, United played Sunderland at home. And remember, Sunderland, when United were playing Sunderland, they were third on the table. Or was it second or third? And then they played Liverpool away at Anfield. And then they played Brighton. So if you look at the difficulty metrics, and also United winning those games, it was, I would say, neck and neck between Amorim and Arteta. But I would say if Amorim was not on that list, I would give it to Arteta. And I'm not now speaking as a United fan. I'm looking at those fixtures and saying, playing Sunderland, who gave also Chelsea a difficult time, were third on the table, playing Liverpool at Anfield and beating Liverpool at Anfield, and also playing Brighton and beating Brighton convincingly. Those fixtures are huge. Those fixtures are very, very huge. Yeah, but Wolf, I agree with you. Arteta also deserved to win. But I would say the fact that Amorim is there made it difficult for him. If Amorim was not on that list, Arteta would have won it. I would have actually voted for Arteta. I agree to you agreeing with Wolf. Facts. Team Falme, you went missing. It's good to have you back. Do you think we will, I think you meant win against Tottenham. To be honest, I'm 50-50. Because Tottenham have been the bogey team, the next bogey team for United. The last time United beat Tottenham was in 2022. Last season, they beat us 4 times. So this game will be difficult because United want vengeance. Tottenham have also been out of form. They've not been performing well, and they've had that confidence, or they have that confidence that they've been beating United recently, and they are playing at home. So for me, it's 50-50. It's 50-50. I wouldn't be so confident for the win. I would say United will win, and I'll be lying to you that I'm confident United will win. So I'm 50-50. Earlier in the show, I was hyped. I said United will win, but now I'm a bit grounded. I'm saying it could go either way. So let's see how it goes tomorrow. Grits, I think it's also the first time I'm seeing you on the platform. I saw you commented earlier. Now you've commented again. You say Tottenham is some team who likes beating big teams. True. They usually like disturbing big teams, but the way they played versus Chelsea, if they come to that game and have such kind of a performance, definitely they are not beating United. Trevor, you're saying check most of the games. I have. I think I have. Trevor. I think I have. We can't hold a clean sheet after scoring. Yeah, we don't hold clean sheets, but earlier you said we don't win. You said if we check all the games we've started with a goal, we lose. So let me in fact display this on screen. so that we just have a look together. So you look at the first game, United lost, they didn't score. Second game, United scored but didn't lose. United scored first versus Burnley, won. United didn't score versus Man City. United scored first versus Chelsea, won. United didn't score first versus Brentford. United scored, of course, first because they won with a clean sheet. The only game they've kept a clean sheet is versus Sunderland. And you look at the next one, scored first versus Liverpool, won. Scored first versus Brighton, won. So, yeah, Trevor, yeah, we can't hold a clean sheet. We've only done it once. But whenever United score first, they don't lose. They haven't lost. Team Falme, thanks for dropping 500 plus likes. Grits, you're saying, I get what you're trying to say. What Manchester United, the United defense is shaky. Yeah, it is shaky. It is shaky. And it all comes down to the midfield. Because you see, whenever we concede a goal, I also want you to go and have a look at those match highlights. Don't watch just the goals. Watch the full match highlights. The full match highlights will also show you the build-up play towards the goal. You see that whenever United concede a goal, the midfield is nowhere to be seen. Because it's supposed to be the first line of defense supposed to be 4 guys. So it means it's the 2 10s and the 2 midfielders. Then the second line of defense is the back 5, the 5 defenders. Those are the wing backs, and the 3 at the back. And then now the last line of defense is the goalkeeper. So you'll notice whenever United concede a goal, like the ones we conceded versus Nottingham, the midfielders are nowhere to be seen. And now what happens is there is an overload in defense, and everyone drops the responsibility to the next player. For example, we say Ahmad was supposed to tackle, and then you find there are like 3 players marking the same position, so it becomes easy for the opponent who's unmarked to score. That's simply how we conceded. You look at Dalot, same. He left the responsibility to someone else. That person who was left responsibility for left it to someone else. So whenever there is a defensive overload, players tend to get confused. So what I'll want to see is the midfield dropping to cover. And you notice whenever United drop deep in defensive phases, we play Sheshko up top or Mbeumo up top. Then we have 4 in the midfield. Then we have a back 5. So the ones in the midfield force the play they force the opponents to switch play. They force the play to go to the other side, or they force the opponents to recycle play. But whenever our midfield is not there, it's very, very simple to just hit across, because now when we have a back 5, the center 3, the 3 center backs usually go. Most of the time, they usually go to the center of the box, the penalty spot. And then the wide areas are left unmarked. But in case we have a midfield 4 and then we have a back 5, most of the time, some of the midfielders go out wide to help the wing backs. So, for example, let's say it's on the right, when Ahmad is playing as a right wing back, and then we have, let's say, Yoro coming in to assist him, one of the midfielders usually drops now to that space that has been left on the box. Or we find that Mbeumo doubles up with Ahmad as the first defensive phase, and then Yoro stays in the space, in the box. On the other side, you'll have Cunha. There are a couple of times you've seen Cunha drop deep on the left and collect the balls, the crosses, the switches. Because now on the other side, we have Cunha, and then we have Dogu, or we have Dalot. And then Casemiro and Bruno stay in the center, so that the midfielders in the center, during the switch of play or during crosses, they can be able to defend. So I want you to go and check those highlights. I want you to go and rewatch those matches. You'll see whenever United concede, the midfield is non-existent, and the defenders, they are there, but at the center of the attack, at the center of the defense, mostly in the circle on top of the box or in the penalty spot, they mark the space, they don't really mark the man. Because also remember, whenever teams are attacking, whenever opponents are attacking, they also deploy an overload. They will attack in 6 or 5 players, 6s or 5s. And if you have a back 5 and you have 2 players being in the first phase of defense or 1 player going, so it means you've left a back 4. So let's say if Ahmad goes to the wing to collect the ball, then it means in the defensive area we have 4. And then you have an overload of 6. So 1 has the ball, then 5 are available. So those are some of the tactical issues that I've noticed in the United defense. It is true that statistically, whenever, or is it by coincidence, whenever United score, they don't keep a clean sheet. But one thing I would say is, if we split both, if we split the scoring and the defense, you'll see that our defensive setup is not quite good because of our midfield. So we need to have a situation where, in case United are defending, the midfield drops deep. So they have to run back and provide that cover. They need to force the opponent to play longer and to hold on to the ball longer. So the first responsibility of a defender is to delay play. So Ahmad did that. But now when the cross came in, the midfielders were not there to take the second ball or to mark the players. So let's say we have the back 5, the midfield 4, and there's an attacking 5 or 6. It means that United have more players in the box. You look at how Arsenal are setting up defensively, that's what they are doing. They have a back 5, and then they have a front 5 or a front 4. So as the opponents are switching play, trying to get inroads, they can't get space. And also Arsenal deploy a very good mix of man marking and aerial marking or area marking or space marking. So United also need to have the same. So most of the time I've realized that whenever we concede, you find that three players are in the same area. They are marking the same area, they are not marking individuals. Yeah. So that's that. So Mshanti, you're saying, I think Maguire will start tomorrow. I also think so. Maguire should start. Martin, you're saying. Gritz, also saying 3 goals in all those games. Shh. It is what it is. It is what it is. The most important thing are the points. Coley went missing. You went missing. Why did Mbeumo win ahead of Gabriel and Haaland, who scored a lot of goals? Well, one thing I'll say. Number one, the nominations are not really done on goals only. They're also done on influence on the team. It's all about influence. So if a player has influenced play, like Mbeumo has influenced play a lot for United. So if a player influences play, whether it's goals, whether it's assists, whether it's creating chances, that is XGs, it's not only about goals. It's about influence. So most of us fans will look at goals. If we look at goals, then it means that also defenders should not be nominated for Player of the Month. They shouldn't, because defenders don't score. So there's a metrics about it. There's a metrics about the nominations. There's a metrics about the voting process. There's a whole metrics. It's all about influence, especially if you want to learn. Let me start from there. If you want to learn about the metrics, just look at FPL. Open a player's profile and look at FPL. There is influence. There is number of minutes played. There is a whole metrics when it comes to nominations and voting. So it's not all about goals, Collie. It's not all about goals. There is a lot. Because also there are midfielders who are nominated and they haven't scored. Like Bruno Guimaraes. Let me just look at Bruno Guimaraes because he was nominated. Bruno Guimaraes was nominated. And he has 3 goals. Let me see which games did he score. Let me open this one. Who scored? Let me just open this. Bruno Guimaraes. Because it's not all about goals, not all about assists. It's about influence. Did the player influence the result? Did the player influence the play? Was the player influential? For example, in basketball, they say an MVP. They say an MVP. So let's see goals. Yeah, so you look at Bruno Guimaraes, and he was nominated. In October, he only scored one goal. Let me share this screen. I hope you guys will, on TikTok, you'll be able to see. So you look at Bruno Guimaraes, the last matches. Actually, 2 goals. He scored on 5th of October. And then he scored on 25th of October. And you see the rating there is 8.46. The game he scored. And then the other game is 7.82. So you look at the entire, and remember the rating is also used, they also use the same metrics for the ratings. So it's things like influence when it comes to goals, creating chances, defensive phases, aerial duels, tackling, all those things. So they look at all those things. So you look at October, Bruno Guimaraes, the lowest rating he had was the game versus Tottenham, and it's 5.96. He had a 7.8, 7.05, 8.46, 7.32, and a 6.6. And he was nominated. If it was purely on goals, then a lot of guys will have been on that list. Arsenal defense is some crazy team. Arsenal are really good, man. Arsenal are really, really good. Arsenal. I keep saying I'm a rival fan, I'm a United fan, but Arsenal deserve to win at least one major trophy this season. If not the PL, then the Champions League or the FA Cup. Although the Champions League is a totally different animal. But Arsenal deserve to win even the Premier League. I hope they continue with their form, because we know what Arsenal do. They always bottle the league. They play well, then when you get to December, January, there I don't know what happens. Injuries happen. It's like they have bad luck. But this time round, Arsenal have a big squad. Honestly, Arsenal have a big squad. Arsenal have a big squad. They should comfortably win that league. Because also they are not dependent on certain players. Like I mentioned, when was it? Was it yesterday? We also mentioned on Wednesday during the midweek debate that Arsenal were so dependent on certain players like Saka, such that when Saka is injured, the performance dips, the results dip. They were dependent on their 2 defenders. If one of them is injured or both, we know what used to happen. You look at Merino. Merino played in the Champions League, scored 2 goals. It meant that there is a player who was rested and ready to play in the weekend. So Arteta has finally gotten a squad that can be able to help him win the league. So Arsenal team is good. Great. Yeah. Manchester United have a lot of fans. Arsenal versus Man City. That will be interesting. That game will be very, very interesting. The second leg one, that is. It will be very, very interesting. Let's see. Let me see. When will it be next? When will Arsenal versus Man City be next? Fixtures. Although it might be changed based on FA Cup. And so it will be in April. Let's see. Benson, it's good to see you. I think it's the first time I'm seeing you on the stream. and also commenting. Karibu sana, feel at home. Welcome to the UKG platform. You're saying, but what about Haaland? As I said, it's all about influence. It's not just about goals. If the voting was purely on goals, then the top scorer will be winning every other time. Like Haaland will be winning every month. So the voting process is not all about goals. Our Team Falme are saying our midfield is weak. We need either Adam Wharton, Anderson, or Baleba. Yeah. As I said, it's a discussion we'll keep saying, but we know right now we just have to deal with what we have. Until January or summer, we just have to deal with what we have. And that's it. I think we were losing more games because of our goalkeeping errors. That's very true. Like, you look at all the Tottenham games they've won against United, are goalkeeping errors. You look at the Brighton game, goalkeeping errors. The Arsenal game, goalkeeping error. And you've noticed United is the only team that gave Arsenal a headache. But now with San Lamens, even though he's conceding goals, still good results. And we have to appreciate the fact that he's not on form. San Lamens is not on form. So imagine now when he gets on form. He gets to get his form. Look at how Onana was doing. Even defense couldn't trust him. That's true. Anthony Sadiki, it's good to see you. We need one physically athletic midfielder like Baleba, and one also who can play progressive passes. True. We need, it's obvious, guys. It's obvious. We need a midfielder, but now let's just concentrate on what we have. Because if wishes were horses, beggars will ride. But now we don't have them. Grit, you're saying, I don't know why people dispute Manchester United 361. 361. Is it a 361? Yeah, actually, if you look at it from an angle, because it's a 3-4-2-1. Yeah, it's a. I said Grit long time ago when guys were complaining about the system, they were complaining about the formation. I said one thing, and let me repeat it. A system is an execution of a formation. A formation is just a structure, how we are going to position ourselves on the pitch. Now the system is how you execute it. If the system is not good enough, then of course, guys will say the formation is also not good enough. Because Crystal Palace have beaten Liverpool a couple of times this season with the same formation, 3-4-3 or 3-4-2-1 or 3-4-1-2. A 3 at the back. They've beaten Liverpool. They've beaten them in the Carling Cup. I think, is it 3 times? Have Crystal Palace... Let me confirm. I think Crystal Palace have beaten Liverpool thrice. Or is it twice? So far this season. With the same formation. Let me confirm. So they beat... Yeah, EFL Cup. Premier League. And what is that? A Community Shield. With the same formation. It's all about the system. The way Glasner executes the 3-4-2-1 or the 3-4-3, it's very different from Amorim's. It's similar to a 4-2-3-1. Not all coaches execute the same way, or a 4-3-3. Like how Arne Slot executes his 4-3-3 is not the same way how Pep executes his 4-3-3. Similarly, Klopp's 4-3-3 was very different from any other 4-3-3 in the world. You look at Xavi Alonso, more or less plays a 3-4-3, but very, very different. So the system and the formation, those are two distinct things. We shouldn't confuse those two. Yeah, so guys disputed it because they had to look for something to say. When things are not working, you'll have to look for a reason. And for sure, the formation, the system was not working because of the players. It's not because of the coach. The same players, most of them have played in a 4-4-2 Diamond, have played in a 4-3-3, have played in a 4-2-3-1, have played in a 4-4-1-1, and still were losing matches. Yeah. Rumors have that Martinez and Mainu won't be there. Yeah, they won't be there. They didn't travel with the team. Coley, you are saying, I think Gabriel Arsenal has more influence than anyone. True. He's had more influence than anyone. And I was shocked why he wasn't nominated. Because I've noticed most of the nominations are for strikers and midfielders. The goalkeeper one, they separated it. Because, of course, you can't nominate a goalkeeper. You can't have the same criteria for a goalkeeper with outfield players. But for me, I would say we need to get to a point where this award is split. For fairness, it is split. Like we can have a defender of the month, midfielder of the month, and a striker of the month. That would be fair. Honestly, that would be fair. If the PL do that, I believe it will be fair. It's unfair to, as you've said, like Haaland and Mbeumo. And of course, we know as long as a United player is nominated, United fans will go all out. We'll go all out to vote. So we need to split. The same way you have goalkeeper of the month, let's have a defender of the month, let's have a midfielder of the month, and a forward of the month. That will be fair. So that we split all those. So that we have the likes of Semenyo, Mbeumo, and who else? Let's say Saka, Rice being nominated. And then in terms of forwards, you have the likes of Haaland, Šeško, Gyökeres, all of them vying for that. Goalkeepers the same, defenders the same. Because if there was a defender of the month, Gabriel deserved to win. Favorites on Sunday, Liverpool versus City. Max. That's a very tricky question considering I'm a United fan. I hate both teams with a passion. Let me just say draw. A draw. I won't choose a favorite. So I'll say a draw. That's a draw for me. Yeah, so that's it for tonight, guys. It's been a good show. Chaos Kwa Ground, as usual, every Friday. And just to remind you guys, as well as in case you did join as we were going on, we have a WhatsApp group. We now have a WhatsApp group. We'll be posting updates there. Let's have a chat there. I've posted the link on the description in case you are across the social media platforms. Grits, you're saying, I'm a City fan and I know that either team needs a win. Yeah, they do. They do need a win, especially considering that Arsenal seem to be running away with it. If I was asked, being unbiased, if I don't wear the United hat, and please guys, do not persecute me for saying this. If I am unbiased, I hope City win, because I hate Liverpool more, and Arsenal are running away with the league. So I hope they do. I hope City win. Our noisy neighbors win. So great. I think also I've answered a bit of the question by Max, but now speaking as a rival, no, let it be a draw. But if I wasn't biased, I would agree with you in terms of let City win. Liverpool need to be humbled more and more. So yeah, thanks for that. Tomorrow we are going to have a watch along. We are going to start at 3 p.m. Kenyan time. So we are going to have a watch along. So in case you can get a device to watch the game, let's say a TV, and you can have your phone to join the watch along, please do. Unfortunately, I can't stream the game, but tomorrow we are going to have a watch along for the game. So until next time, guys, keep safe, keep warm, have some rest. It's the weekend, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.